welcome back to Angie's Jungle House. Today I have a plant and plant thing haul for you. I did some plant shopping with a friend of mine to help him find a couple really basic, easy to care for plants. So naturally I had to buy some too. I have some stuff for a project upstairs. I have stuff for propagating. So some of these plants are repeats and some of them are different variations to what I already have. Nothing new. Nothing like super new at all. But I bought this beautiful specimen plant, which I can't wait to show you. I'm also going to introduce you to my new cat. I'm in my sweats today. Like, I am in the warmest clothes I possibly can. My big sweatshirt, my big sweatpants, my slippers. It's like 0 degrees outside, which is cold. Like 0 degrees Fahrenheit, which is cold. It's not like as cold as Wisconsin gets cold, because I've seen 57 below zero. But it's still the coldest it's been this season, so I'm a little chilled. Got the heat up. It's now dry in here, which I got a pot of water that will reach a boil eventually, and something to drink because I am parched. So let's get into the haul. I'm going to start with the unfun things first. First would be swag hooks. I bought a couple swag hooks. I bought more than this, but I buy them now instead of in the spring. I give them with macrames and stuff like that for Christmas, so they have no excuse not to use the shit, if you know what I mean. Okay, so those aren't really all that fun. Next being some S-hooks. These are for upstairs. These are so I can hang my macrames on like a rod or something other than a hook. Pretty self-explanatory. And then I got 100 plant pots on Amazon. They were like $11. So they're about 10 cents a piece, 11 cents a piece, something like that. Gonna work great for propagating. And these are kind of for outside, and then also to label the plants that I can't for the life of me remember their names. Now, I bought these also on Amazon. I think they were like $6. I believe there's 100 of them. Plant tags, but unbeknownst to me, came with a marker that doesn't have lick English on it. So I got plant tags and a marker for $6. Does the marker work? I don't know. But let's get into the fun part, shall we? So I'm gonna start with, okay. Well, we know this girl's been on a succulent kick lately. I bought a tiny planter of donkey's tail. And obviously that wasn't enough because I found this planter, which is in pretty good shape, of burro's tail. So I picked this one up too because I can make a fuller planter and be that much closer to a nice hanging basket. Okay, the next thing I got is some Ripple Jade, because this girl loves her jade. So these were like $4.50 at Home Depot. You know, your girl loves her jade. I can at least keep those alive. The last thing I got was, yet again, another type of jade. It's a Crassula perfoboard. Yeah, it's a string of buttons, for shit's sake. It's a string of buttons. This one's got lots of babies on it. And I just bought one of these the other day too. Also a little one, but this one was just so freaking cute, I had to buy it. I'll pot them all up in the same pot, and it won't look like I have that big of a problem. It'll just look like a nicer plant. Okay, and then I'm gonna start with these. I got these at Home Depot for $3.99, I think, a piece. I've already cleaned these up. All of these were in really bad shape. And I paid full price for them. You did not hear me wrong either, folks. I paid full price. These were $3.98 at Home Depot. I got a couple Arrowhead plants. These are the darker green with a pinkish burgundy hue to them. Got two so I can plant them in the same planter, make a bit fuller of a plant. I might actually cut these back a little bit because they are really, really leggy. These are just full of just dead stuff. They were bone dry, yellow leaves everywhere. They don't really look like they have spider mites or anything. I have been treating them with soap and well, I did treat them right away with soap and water, and they are in a bit of quarantine. But they look pretty healthy. I didn't see any pests, but they were just dry. So that's probably it. I mean, they handle drought, but how much drought can they handle? I don't know. The next are these two beauties, which I also got these for $3.98 at Lowe's. A couple more Arrowhead vines. I think this is the butterfly, but I am not sure. I'll get back to you guys on this. I'll figure it out. It's just a green and light green variegated Arrowhead. They're two beautiful specimens. I don't feel like I really need to cut these guys back at all. They're looking pretty good. They're a little damaged. There wasn't a whole lot of dead stuff in these. They look alright, not too bad. Hang on. I just want to make this real to you guys. Just in case you missed the difference. I paid the same price for these. Same price. Wow. Two totally different worlds here at the same store. Okay, so next thing I got is this bad boy. Now I picked him up at Stein's, and he was $20. Oh, I spilled my soda. Darn. Okay, I'll leave it for a minute. I'm almost done here. So I picked this guy up at Stein's. He was $20. He was 50% off, or 25% off. I ended up paying $16 for him, just under. He weighs like 20 pounds, solid. It's a Jade pothos, but there is some marble queen as well in here. I bought him for the haul, which will look absolutely stunning over a railing. He is super big. I'd say probably about 2.5 feet. He is super mature. I'd say probably 2 years old worth of growth, like 2 years worth of growth. So that's pretty good. $16 for that guy. And then, last but not least, I found a plant that I have been looking for, and that would be a Pothos Enjoy. I finally found it. It was $10 at Stein's. I saw them, and I had to buy them. I did not realize how bit of a thick this plant is. I mean, the vines are ridiculous. The air roots, can you appreciate this air root for a second? It's actually a beautiful plant, and I've never seen one in real life. I finally have, so I bought him. Like in real life, okay. Like I've seen a ton of them on the YouTubes, but no, he is absolutely stunning. $10, Stein's, great deal. I was super excited to find him. So I'm really glad we went out. That made the whole trip worth it. Like every trip's worth it. Who am I trying to kid? So, but that is that, and I am going to introduce you to my girl. She came into the house on Monday, and today is Saturday. So I'm going to just insert a little clip. Alrighty, so this is Trudy. Trudy is an 8-month-old rescue from Kentucky. She came to Wisconsin on the Kentucky Railroad to a local cat rescue. I saw a picture of her, and I wanted to meet her. I had looked at about 30 other cats. and decided this one was finally the one. She is an absolute sweetheart, and I cannot wait to thoroughly integrate her into my family. Thanks for watching.